Good morning, it's day 3. I'm so excited, it's the last day. It's 5 to 9, so I had a bit of a lie-in compared to yesterday's 7:30 rise. I'm going to start off the day with more or less the exact same as the last 2 days, hot water, but this time I can spice it up with a bit of lime instead of a bit of lemon. And then I just realised I've run out of beetroot, so I have to literally nip straight to Dunn's after this or have this with me and buy myself some more beetroot because I need a lot of beetroot today. Today is not going to be an enjoyable day. I just had a quick go through the juices and they're mostly beetroot based and there's nothing really to look forward to except the end of the day. So I'm so excited! I decided to go all out and put in lemon and lime slices. I'm crazy. It's so weird. I just had a shower and after I got out of the shower I was playing music while I was getting dressed or whatever and Space Jam came on and I danced around like in Egypt for like 10 minutes to different songs. It was so funny and Ian was like, "Juicing has sent you crazy!" So he thinks I have loads of extra energy. I don't know if it's actually the case. I will say when I got up yesterday morning at 7:30 I thought like, oh, I'm gonna definitely need a nap later and I didn't. I went to bed at 11 o'clock last night. So maybe I do have more energy. Okay, bye. So I have a little rant, well a pretty big one, but it's over something pretty small. I realised this morning that I've run out of beetroot, therefore I needed to nip to the supermarket to get fresh, raw, uncooked beetroot. So I nipped to my local Dunn's. They don't stock it. I was like, alright, okay. Nipped to the next Dunn's, which is the biggest Dunn's I think in Dublin. And I said to the staff, the fella on the fruit and veg, I said, "Hiya, do you have any fresh beetroot?" And he tried to hand me cooked and I said, no, it needs to be raw. I said I got it here last week or a few days ago when I did my shop for the Detox, and he was like, "Oh yeah, we probably don't have it." And I was like, "Can you check for me please?" So he's like, "Oh yeah, okay." He just was not interested, so he walked away and that was grand. I was kind of just, you know, tapping my feet because I had nothing else to get. The next thing I looked over and there he is packing the bananas and I was like, there's no way he went to check the stock and was back in time, and he would have come over and said, you know, no, it's not in stock. So I walked over to him. I had to grow a pair of balls. I was like, "Hiya, did you check that for me?" And he was like, "Oh yeah, we have none." And I was like, that's a fucking lie. I was like, "Yeah, grand, sound." So I just slammed down my basket in the pile of baskets and walked out. And after all that, I thought, it just dawned on me, light bulb moment, my local fruit and veg shop. I'm just sitting outside it now. I rang ahead and I was like, "Hi, do you have fresh uncooked beetroot that hasn't been cooked that's raw?" And he was like, "Oh yeah, we'd have that all year round." So a quick tip, if you have a fruit and veg shop close by to you, I would 100% recommend you go to them. Number 1, better customer service. Number 2, handier. Number 3, probably better customer service, and you'll get all your stuff in the one shop. Now it probably will be a little bit dearer, but if I ever do this again, I'll definitely nip into my local fruit and veg shop, definitely. When I looked around, they have every single fruit or vegetable known to man. And I now sound like an old lady. But just, that was really annoying to me that he didn't even check, but what can you do? I have my beetroot, so I'm starving. I've spent the last hour driving around looking for bloody beetroot. So I am going to nip back and make my breakfast juice because I'm so hungry. Finally, breakfast. It's 2:05. I did one of those H2O detox juices, you know, the one that's like practically all water with some beetroot and pineapple and lemon thrown in. Yeah, did one of those. And it was fairly torturous, and what's really bad is after my lunch I have to do another one of those and then have dinner tonight, so today is like really horrible. I'm about to have my lunch juice. I just had a taste and there are tiny little lumps in it. Thousands of tiny little lumps because the avocado I put into the NutriBullet with the juice basically was really rock hard, like it was really solid, it just wasn't ripe at all, so that's to be expected. It's not the NutriBullet's fault, it's my own fault. And this is the Beyond Detox that I had for dinner the last 2 days. I'm just having it for lunch today. So I'm just going to struggle through that and just kind of grin and bear all the little lumps. It tastes okay, just the texture isn't great. I'm just packing at the moment to go home. I'm going down home to my mum for the weekend, my mum and my siblings. So I'm just packing up so I can bring stuff with me. It's hard to know, like, to plan ahead for meals and stuff, but hey ho. So I will report back to you in a little while. I suppose I should also mention my jaws are really starting to hurt and ache. I don't know if it's related to this. Now I do grind my teeth at night, so it might be something in relation to that, but it's only after starting to hurt in the last half hour or so. I'm wondering, is it because I'm not chewing as much, so they're not getting the same exercise or something? I don't know. I'm still talking, so my jaws are still moving. I don't know if that's in any way related, but yeah, my jaws are starting to get kind of achy. Strange one. So my jaws are really starting to bother me, so I just googled it, and apparently jaw pain is a symptom or a side effect of a juice cleanse, and it usually happens around day 3. So I'm literally like a textbook detoxer. So yeah, I'm hoping this goes away because it's really annoying, and the instruction not to take pain medication, but it's not really pain, it's just more annoying than anything, you know, just like a niggle. But yeah, just in case you were thinking of doing something like this, that is something to be expected. So not only do I have aching jaws, but I now have a killer headache, literally going from temple to temple. So I'm just going to lie down and take a nap for half an hour, and hopefully that'll alleviate it. I have 2 juices left, one of which is another H2O detox, which I was telling you about in the last clip, and then the green juice that I had yesterday with the ginger, which I loved, so I'm really looking forward to that. And I'm just packing my stuff, trying to organise, like, tomorrow morning, which is Saturday morning, I'll be finished the detox, but I still want to continue doing stuff, so I'm going to bring the NutriBullet down with me, and I'm going to make a breakfast smoothie tomorrow, and then for dinner I'll probably just have vegetables because I can't have meat or proteins just yet, so just trying to figure out and calculate what I need. So I'm just going to go for a nap now because my head is throbbing. Night. Hey, so I am up out of bed now and my headache has gone, so it didn't really last that long. I just took a 20-minute nap and barely closed my eyes really. And I had my second H2O detox juice, the one I hate, and I was just like gasping towards the end of it. I was like, oh, I don't want this. But I did it. I finished, and I'm just going to leave in the next few minutes to go down home to my mum's house, and I've pre-made the juice, so I'm going to pop that into the protein shaker and bring that with me in the car and have it in a couple of hours when I get home. So my next clip of my vlog is going to be in my home place, just in case you're confused about the background. That headache and that sore jaw, the sore jaws are gone as well, by the way, so that was really, really weird. It must have just been a tension headache or something, but that really knocked me out. I was like, thank God this is nearly over. So tomorrow morning I'm actually using one of my NutriBullet recipes to make a detoxifying breakfast smoothie, which is like spinach, pear, and avocado, I think, and banana maybe. So that should be nice. And then I don't know what I'm going to have for lunch or dinner. I'm just going to have to go do shopping when I get home. Google good healthy recipes. So yeah, I'll talk to you at dinner time. P.S. My mother's house is the worst house to be in when you're trying to eat healthily because she stocks the press chock-a-block full of bold food. And let's just say she's not the healthiest eater herself, but I'm just going to have to grin and bear it. I'm in the car and I'm just at Newlands Cross on the way home. P.S. Newlands Cross is an absolute disaster now, isn't it? Anyway, and my body just feels wrecked. Just wrecked, tired and achy. I feel like I'm getting like earaches, and I googled it like earlier on, and they say you could get flu-like symptoms, or just start to feel really sick and like you're coming down with something, and that's kind of exactly how I feel. So and the detox ends tonight, like, so I'm thinking, would it be worth my while to try do a 5-day or a 7-day detox if I'm only feeling these effects at the very end? Maybe I need to do a longer one if this is when the symptoms are coming. I'm not sure. That's what I'm thinking. Maybe I have just too much time to think on my hands. So, homeward bound, my lights have gone green. Talk to you later. Wait till I show you my mother's presses. Buns, biscuits, cakes, sugar, Nutella, more sugar, more sugar, more sugar, and then bread, coffee cake, no food in there, more bread, and if I'm correct, I haven't looked in here yet, but there should be a mountain of crisps. Yeah. This is going to be tough. So it is now 19:18. and I'm going to have my last juice in a few minutes. And tomorrow I am going to get up in the morning and weigh myself just to see. I'm not expecting to have lost anything major. Anything I might have lost is probably going to just be water weight, but I'm still curious, and I'm going to get up and I'm going to weigh myself, and I'm going to update this, and then I'm going to do a conclusion section and tips section. I don't know if I'm going to keep that separate to this video or separate. Probably separate, because it's going to be a long one, because I have a load of tips and I've made notes all along of things I would have done differently. So I will update you in a couple of hours. Oh, and it just dawned on me, this is Good Friday and Easter Sunday is in 2 days time, and I can guarantee you there will be at least 3 Easter eggs for me. And I'm like, oh, someone's going to hand me a big delicious Easter egg, but you know what? I've spent the last 3 days suffering through this detox. I'll be damned if I'm fecking it all up again by putting a load of chocolate into it, so I'm just going to have to donate them or something. So it's now, ooh, what time is it? 9:30. And I'm finished all the juices for the 3 days, and basically this is the conclusion. I cannot wait to eat solid food again. I'm literally excited for my lunch tomorrow. Myself and my mum are going for lunch. She wants to go to this kind of really nice cafe nearby, so I'm just probably going to get some vegetable soup, or maybe just some vegetables or something maybe. But we'll see tomorrow. This is going to sound so like drama queen, but this kind of thing really makes you think and appreciate, really makes you appreciate and miss your food. Also, I got really emotional over the few days. You didn't get to see that. I left some clips in, but I chose not to keep them in the end, because I just looked ridiculous crying over something really, really stupid. Well, it wasn't that stupid. But I didn't want to keep it in because it was kind of irrelevant. But I got pretty emotional, pretty angry. I spent most of the 3 days on my own because my boyfriend actually wanted to visit his home place for a couple of the days, which really helped because I started to kind of resent him for eating his dinner and stuff, so that wasn't very nice. And I'm here now and my 2 brothers are eating their dinners and I'm really jealous of them. But I know that it's the final hurdle and it'd be stupid to fall down now. So tomorrow morning I'm going to make myself a lovely smoothie with, I think, spinach, banana, avocado and pear. So I'm kind of looking forward to that, and then my lunch and stuff. So I aim to keep the healthy eating going. I've been seeking some advice from my brother who's recently turned vegetarian and then vegan, so he's kind of advising me, but he's kind of extreme. But yeah, I'll keep you posted. I'm going to be collecting clips here and there. They won't be daily vlogs. I'll be collecting clips here and there of different bits and bobs that I think you might be interested in, and I'll be uploading them to this channel with my health perspective written in the title of the video, just much like this one has. So you'll know if you're not into these videos that you don't have to click in, but if you are into them then you'll know what they are. So yeah, I'm also going to do a tips and advice video for juicing, but I'm not sure when that's going to be up. So give me a thumbs up if you enjoyed this little mini series, subscribe if you like my videos, and I'll talk to you really soon. Bye! Hey, it's the morning after, and I'm not going to show you my wig, I'm going to show you my reaction. It's in kilos, so I have to convert. So I've just done the calculating, and I double checked it and triple checked it, and I'm really shocked because in 3 days I've lost 8 pounds. That's more than half a stone. That's absolutely insane. Sorry, my mum is asleep next door. So I'm shocked now. I'm absolutely positive most of that is water or whatever, and as well as that I was suffering from a bit of monthly bloating. So I'm not sure if that's anything to do with it, but I'm really, really happy about that. So I'm just going to go have my breakfast smoothie, and I'm going to do my conclusion video or my tips video in the next few days. But